We got mad shoes, bruv. Too many shoes. So cringe. Anyway, also side note, I haven't been lighting the candle because it's defective. I have to bring it back to the store to get a new one. The vibes don't feel the same, I know, but we're gonna get back to it soon once I hit the mall. What's up YouTube? Kyra back up in here with another video, and today we have the long awaited sneaker pickups video. Been wanting to get into this for a little bit now, just because I had quite a little few shoes stacked up in a little corner of my room as I normally do. We have 4 sneaker pickups to showcase to you guys today, and yeah, I just wanted to go over them, why I like them, why I added them into my wardrobe, how I got them, etc, etc. So we'll get into all of that, but before we do, of course we have to do the breakdown as usual. Make sure to go follow the boy on Instagram. GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that, so that's what you can check out on there. Also, like this video if you haven't already, it helps out a ton, and subscribe if you're new. Kicking it off with the first one, we actually have quite a heavy hitter, I would say. I actually got the JJJJound New Balances. So I have gotten these like quite a while back. I think even before the holiday season is when I got these specific shoes. And it's funny that I had seen Keezy just got his pair, and I was like, did I even tell you guys that I got these shoes? Like, I think I had shown them like for like styling outfits and stuff like that, but I don't think I ever showed it to you guys like in its entirety, like on the channel, like as a pickups or anything like that, because as soon as I got it, I put it straight into my closet, and then it shows you that once I put things in my closet, they just end up being in my rotation and I start wearing them, etc. But once I put them on the side right here, getting them ready for the videos, that's when I can actually remember to be a good YouTuber and actually do what I was supposed to be doing with them, which is showing it to you guys before I start wearing it and putting it to use. So now we have, well, you guys have probably seen a whole bunch of reviews on them already, so yeah, I think that's the tag, etc, etc. You guys know I'm not a sneaker YouTuber. Ow, just hit my elbow. I do be styling these up mighty fine. You know what I mean? So these shoes right here, I've always been a fan of New Balance. The 990 is probably my favorite sneaker overall, but this is the 992, and I find it just gives that V3 version of the 990, but in a modern, well, not modern, but easily accessible shoe, because the 990 V3 is like impossible to find these days unless it's used, and I don't really like used shoes. But this is the 992, and they just did a really great job with just the colorway overall. Firstly, obviously the JJJJound branding and the name associated is what gives it its hype, but I personally just love the colorway. Also the silhouette, I love shoes that kind of do this. They kind of give this back shape, and it kind of like forms nicely on your leg, kind of makes this stand out a lot more, and it looks very nice on pants is what I'm trying to say. My favorite pants to wear these with are the Homme Plissé. All that to say, love these sneakers. Definitely going to be wearing them a whole lot in the summer, just because right now it's pretty salty, so I'm waiting for all the salt to go away. Then I will be breaking these out in the summer. And yes, I had to pay resale for these, but I didn't really feel like I got hit that hard over the head because it was Canadian resale, so kind of justified, and I had sold a lot of stuff at that time, so it didn't hurt the pockets as much as it normally would have to pay resale on a pair of shoes, and I rarely normally have to. But with JJJJound, it's getting really hard to get his stuff for retail, like extremely hard. I think every other sneaker I've gotten for retail, I got the Vans for retail, I got the Reeboks for retail, but the New Balances, no matter how hard I try, I always strike out. So it didn't feel that bad to cough up the dough for these, because like I said, New Balance, probably my favorite sneaker. That's just a Montreal essential right there. You got to be JJJJounded up when you're in Montreal. All I'm gonna say. On to this next sneaker. This, I feel guilty for not showing these yet, but I knew myself, if I started putting them away and all that, I would forget, because it's also winter. I don't really gravitate towards sneakers right now, but once I do, I would have been like, ugh, why didn't I show that so much earlier? But now it's here, okay? So we have the Orée NYC, Orée Art Studio, Orée New York Art Studio by Reggie Mia. We have the Empire City High sneaker in a size 11. The other one, I half sized down. I got a 10.5. My foot's kind of weird. I'm normally a size 11, but with boots, I get a 10. Sneakers, sometimes if they're a little bit chunky or just odd fitting, I'll get a 10 and a half. These, I got true to size. They fit great. Got the Lush dust bag. Feels really good quality right here. And we have the sneakers. Story with these. I got the V2, right? The V1 I also got, but they never got to me. I think they got lost in the mail. So I'm starting off my journey with the V2. No salt in the wound at all, because these are super, super nice. I love how mysterious this colorway is in a sense, because like I know Ray's favorite color is definitely a green, and this is like a cross between a gray and a green in certain lights. So like it's a very beautiful Pantone. Also a tinge of blue in there. It's kind of like 3 colors into one. So it's very unique. I love that about this sneaker, and it's not really a colorway that you would see in a lot of Jordan 1s. And I like that both of my friends that do like the quote unquote bootleg interpretation of the Nike spin-off shoes, Trevor and Ray, do a phenomenal job with making it very distinct in their own regard. So that's what I really like about these sneakers right here. Also that they have like the pre-aged yellow sole that's been super trendy as of recent. And all the details are just very true to him. It has the New York skyline, Statue of Liberty, little details there, Oree. You know, you got hella details in these. So definitely a big fan of these. Can't wait to wear these in the summer. What would I wear these with? Probably Keezy's denim, but that might bleed on the cream laces. So I'm trying to think of something else. Maybe some vintage Levi's, just to be pretty simple and plain. Or I would do my military cargos with this. Go pretty crazy. That would be pretty fire, if you ask me. Just saying. And going on to, I just touched on what I was saying before with Trevor, and we have Trevor's shoe, but not a Jordan 1 this time. His take on ASB. So I personally, the packaging of this is insane. Okay, it looks like a ammunition box, which is sick. Also got these in a size 11. Just, it says slugs, all this, don't resell, blah, blah, blah. Really cool packaging, like phenomenal. Trevor killed it with these. I've been getting pretty much every Fugazi release as far as the sneakers so far. So yeah, slugs, tongue tag. What? I guess. But these right here, bro, these are so sick. So these are the Fugazi Slugs, and obviously this is his take on the Paris Dunk. Obviously has similar colorway to it, but the interesting details that he did with this is that obviously there's a shotgun instead of a swoosh. And then here he commissioned an artist to do like all of these little motifs, including like kind of like his branding with like the whole Western and like two-tooth Trev and Wanted vibe to the whole shoe. So what I really like about this is that obviously I would never cop up whatever the Paris Dunk is reselling for. So this allows people to wear that without like coughing up that amount of money. And then also you're supporting a creative designer, a younger designer as well, which is just like ticks a lot of boxes for me. And I really like supporting Trevor and whatever he's doing right now. Yeah, he's just phenomenal details. You have like the shotgun blast there, crazy stuff, little gun range type of graphic on the bottom, and also the shell casings here too. Oh, he changed it to like shotgun casings, which is crazy. That's a cool detail. I didn't even notice that. And then also here the target. He killed it. With the details of this, he killed it, honestly. I can't wait to wear these. This I would wear with SBs, and Dunks tend to look really good with my Arc'teryx pants for some reason. So that's probably what I would pair it up with, and that's what you guys will see on the B-roll with me wearing their sneakers. So yes, definitely love these and his interpretation on the Dunk, because these just go bananas. Oh, so for the last one, okay, I kind of caved just a little bit, okay, into the whole Dunk wave. And let me explain myself, okay? I'll give you guys a little bit of backstory. Reason why I caved was because of the colorway. If you guys know the Yellow Gang, it's an official group, you know what I mean? You could join, anyone's allowed to join. You just have to be dedicated to the lifestyle. Yellow is my color. I love yellow. Most things that are yellow or a certain tinge of yellow, I'll buy into it, especially if it's like something that I deem to be fire. And that's exactly what I saw with these. I stumbled across them in Central, which is a sneaker resale store in Montreal, and I didn't even know these dropped. Like, I don't follow sneaker releases like that anymore. When I seen them on the shelf, I was like, oh yeah? Oh, those? Yeah, sign me up for those, please. Sign me up for those. They're still in the wrapping. Like, I got them straight off the wall. The only size of this size. Straight off the wall. I got them all flight clubbed up, wrapped up. Catch me on sneaker shopping soon. But yeah, these are beautiful. Hopefully the other one's not wrapped, so I can show you exactly the texture and everything of the sneaker. This is just a beautiful, beautiful shoe. So this is kind of my consolation prize. Is that the proper way to say it? For the sale pack yellow dunks. Those are my all-time grail of a dunk, but I just find them way too expensive for what they are. If you guys agree with me, then let me know. I think they're like $600-700 for some dunks, and I'm like, I love the colorway. If I were to get a dunk, like an almighty dunk, it would be that one. But just the price is crazy to me, and this was a lot more reasonable. Not exactly the colorway that I wanted, but it's a good runner-up, you know what I mean? So definitely I could get some wear out of this. Just a very simple shoe. The dunk is a timeless silhouette in my personal opinion, and obviously it's trendy right now, but I personally just got it because it was yellow. That was my main way of seeing it. I just saw it as a very easy sneaker to chuck on, comfortable, chunky padding, and I already had SBs in my collection, and I felt like it was a matter of time before I had a yellow sneaker like this. But if any of you guys have the sale dunk and you're not trying to hit me over the head, and you have a size 10, 10.5, or 11, the sale yellow dunk, hit my line. Maybe we could do something. For now, I'm happy with these. Definitely very excited to wear these this summer and bust them out. So that is all. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys stopping by the channel once again. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite sneaker of mine was and what you guys are going to be wearing this summer. Is it going to be boots? Is it going to be sneakers? If so, what sneaker? What boot? And I will be back with another video soon. We're going to have that Levi's collection video. Pending. Also the podcast, sorry, it's on delay. I just have to edit. We're trying some new stuff with multiple camera angles and stuff like that. So that'll be on the rise as well. And I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching once again. Just said that. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure to go follow my Instagram, GOTSWEIGE is where you can keep up to date with me more frequently. I post fit pics, this and that. So that's what you can check out on there. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.